more floats coming your way that we really want to tell you about. Please don't leave us here on KTLA. We're going to stay, as we said. These people camped out for days. The least we could do is camp out with you until this parade completely reaches its final moment, and that is when every marcher, every float, every band, every horse.
There's the other floats. Those people work just as hard on those floats, and we hope to bring those to you. I'm getting a sense by looking at the pictures that we are seeing with you now. Some people have made the assumption, maybe thought the parade had come to an end because of this breakdown that had happened. But I think sooner or later they'll begin to move this one out of the way, and maybe the parade will continue down, because I believe there's a band that yet has to play as well. So
now, it's interesting what happens. Remember, the parade route is 5.5 miles and takes about 2.5 hours or so. And so Chaka Khan and some of the people, President Freeney that you saw earlier, they're now getting to the end of the parade route, and it's a very different experience than coming down Colorado Boulevard with the grandstands and the throngs of people yelling your name. That's where you really get to see this community come together. You see people who've been camped out. You see their children. They wait to take a picture. This has been on many people's bucket lists for a long time.
Yeah, and I think, too, Micah, from your standpoint, do you get a sense that the parade is going to move forward from there? No?
Well, not really. I mean, I have the advantage of hearing what we're talking about on the air and understanding, what's going to come ahead here and the aerials that we see. But for these people here, I think it's, a lot of them are on their cell phones, and they've decided to start to move on out. I would say more than half the people are beginning to walk down the boulevard now in assumption, clearly, that this is over. But South Pasadena's float hasn't come around the corner yet, and their theme is Three Little Birds, and you know what you say. Every little thing is going to be all right. This is more than a little thing. I don't recall something happening quite to this degree in years past, but you know what? They're working feverishly, I can tell you, around that tow truck, trying to get things squared away so that they can get that thing moved. But in the meantime, it's sort of like, what's your neighbor say? And your neighbor says, well, I'm going to leave, so the people around them say, well, I'm going to leave, and that's kind of what we're seeing here. But there are still quite a few people that are still patiently waiting. I think a lot of people have personal connections to what they see coming down Colorado Boulevard, and want to see their work and want to see the work of their friends and family go by. So, there's that part of it as well. But as you can see, there's the shot that we see, and that's that many people have decided to walk on.
Well.